My dream is to go down in history as the front man of one of the greatest rock and roll bands of all time. And the Center champions that dream, and they're not scared to do it. And outside of, my father, they're the only people that aren't scared to do it. So that's the dream.
The first time I came to the Center, my roommate actually invited me to dinner. She's like, hey, there's free food. Why don't you just come and join us? I was like, okay, I'm there. If it's free food, of course I'm going. And then as soon as I walk through the doors, I meet Natalie, who's one of the girls that are here. She was so friendly and so open, and nobody was fake. They didn't have that fake demeanor, which I thought it would be. And everybody was just so welcoming and warm. And I was like, okay, it's more than just free food. It feels like a family.
The doors are open for anybody who wants to walk in. And then we try to have intentional conversations around the dinner table. So I think at the Center we just really try to, one, make it known that you're welcome no matter what. We want you there, and we want to just love you through providing food for your physical body, but also your spiritual.
Something to me that felt true freedom and true invitation to create, to try new things, to dream, all these opportunities to actually explore. I just feel like that's something that God has placed in me that I cannot run away from and that I cannot deny. And I feel like the Center actually champions those expressions that live in me and give me the opportunity to take risk and to try new things.
I'm still struggling through my faith just to see where I'm at. So my roommate invited me again. She's like, hey, just come along, there's no harm in going. Just if you don't understand anything, just ask me questions. I'll be there, right there to sit next to you and just guide you through it. And I'm learning a lot through these conversations, and I'm rediscovering parts of myself. And it's nice to discover it with people who I consider family.
I think we're in a stage in history where very few young adults are going to darken the door of a church. So we've got to be out where they are, and the Center is kind of on the edge of a bustling campus. We've seen an increasing relationships built with people who are out of school, people who have graduated from college. They're living in their parents' basement. They're asking really big questions of why am I living in my parents' basement? And we're figuring out how to connect with them in a way that maybe a church doesn't. In a way, kind of instilling in them a way of life that is continual, that's 24/7, that's not just 1 hour a week on a Sunday morning, but is sort of a flow. And so we go through this thing with them where we just kind of ask them, how are they doing? How are you doing with your up, with your in, and with your out?
The unique thing for me about Up In and Out is I think it is chronologically up, in, and out, because we cannot do in if we don't have an up, If we aren't engaging with the living God in a personal relationship, if we aren't pursuing Him, then we're already gonna try to do community, but ignore the one we're communing around. And out, the same thing, Why could we ever think that we have something to give people if we don't even know what we're trying to give to them?
The Trinity Himself is community, and that's what we want to model here. We want to be a people that is investing in each other's lives and having the honest conversations and pouring out and sacrificing for the sake of individual growth and for the growth of the whole community. So everything we do here is to point us toward the Center, who is Jesus.
It isn't something that's just a Sunday morning. It isn't something that's just a study. It isn't something that's just worship. It isn't something that's just comfortable. It's, so many different things in one spot, and there's art that comes through here, and there's music that comes through here, and there's people that come through here that are masterpieces in themselves, and we just enjoy God with one another. It's the best.